Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's morning, but it might be afternoon. In fact, let me see here. Yes, 6 hours from now is how far ahead Germany is. So in the afternoon, it's in good afternoon. Guten Abend. Yeah, boy. We're right here this morning. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's till 10:59, so it's about to be 11 o'clock. And that means it's about to be time for Be Encouraged, the 11 o'clock edition this morning on this beautiful Tuesday. Check this. And how about this? Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? I hope you're having a great morning. I am here to encourage and lift up. So let's go right to the bookshelf here. One of these days we'll have a camera angle so you can see these books. Unbelievable. Let's flip through the book here, our little book of wisdom, and find ourselves a cute little thing to talk about. Okay, here's one right here. Look up and not down. Look forward and not back. Look out and not in. Lend a hand. Edward Everett Hale. He's an American clergyman. Look up and not down. Look forward, not back. Look out, not in. And lend a hand. Serve. That's what it's all about. Our strength is often composed of the weakness we're damned if we are going to show. Mignon McLaughlin. Mignon McLaughlin. Not minion, like in the Minions with, the little, those guys. No, mignon. Almost like filet mignon. That's exactly how it's spelled, actually. Filet mignon. So it's Mignon McLaughlin. So it's French and Irish or possibly Scottish. McLaughlin's usually a Scot name. We must become aware that all is mind. All is mind. It's all up here. Pain and pleasure, birth and death. Once this is truly seen, the conjurer can no longer function. The mind abandons its assumptions, and what's left over is truth. It's true. Jacqueline Small, Awakening in Time. Okay, that's enough for today of this. We do have another cute book, though, that someone put on the bookshelf. The Blue Day Book. The Blue Day Book. If you're feeling blue, you pull this book out. So those of us out there, and they're always out there, I got one for you right here. If your boss is picking on you, no, this one right here. Isn't that cute? There's the boss picking on you. And this one right here says, and everyone in the office is driving you crazy. Shoot, huh? The Blue Book is what it's called. And everybody has blue days. These are miserable days when you feel lousy and grumpy. He does look grumpy, doesn't he? You feel lonely. Oh, and utterly exhausted. Let me tell you something. It's very hot outside today. My wife just came in from washing her car. She's man. She's a ball o' sweat. Ball o' sweat. Except for women don't sweat, they glow. Well, she's glowing all over the floor. So I got several people. How are you all doing this morning? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Tura Arsala, thank you for your Happy Taco Tuesday normal thing. And I have my Mordor shirt on that I had on. No, I don't. I don't have my Mordor. What are you talking about? Well, one of these days, buddy, when I get them made. So Tura just peppering me. Good heavens. I haven't heard anything from your friend Yvette. And until she gets me a place, she's not my friend anymore. Pat Malone, good morning to you, sir. It's a good morning. It's a good day. It's Tuesday. It is humid as all get out outside. Very hot, very humid already this morning. Let's take a look at the weather. Let's take a look at the weather, ladies and gentlemen, in your area. Let's kick it over to Bob for the weather.
Hello, everybody. It's time for weather here at the beautiful studios of More Joy Media. This is not our studio, actually. We're hunkered down and not.
It's 81 degrees of scattered clouds today in Washington, D.C. As a matter of fact, let's put in Burke, Virginia, and find out exactly where the studios are, what's going on. Burke, Virginia. It's a populated place, believe it or not. So right now it's 81 degrees. Our high today will be 91 at 4 p.m. And it's going to be partly cloudy today and nasty outside, as a matter of fact. Someone's dinging me. I don't know who it is. Let's see here. Ding, ding, dingy. Ding, ding, dingy. Who's dinging me? Oh, gracious. No one. So I don't know why I was getting beautiful, huh? Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting lots of little things from people. I don't know. We'll get to them later on, okay? How about that? So be encouraged today with the fact that a nice air-conditioned house is what you can stay in. Although I will say that it's possible that, oh, Lord have mercy. What's he talking about? So my partners are emailing back and forth with each other, and I'll have to turn this all off because it's distracting me from this wonderful show where I'm supposed to be encouraging you. And they are encouraging me. They've got good stuff. We got good communication going on here at More Joy Media. So basically, let me see. The weather, 91 degrees today, folks. Let's see what it looks like for tomorrow. Tomorrow, a 91 degree high, but thunderstorms in the afternoon. Overnight, only 78. It's not going to dip down very cool. But yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be like. Dulles Airport at 76 right now. Maybe we should go out to Dulles because, wait a minute, Dulles International Airport, Washington Dulles International Airport, 2 different degrees. Oh, that was 3 hours ago. It was 76 degrees. Right now it's 81, just like it is here. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Partly cloudy for the rest of the week. That's our weather in Northern Virginia. Aren't you glad that I told you what we're going to have? Nice, warm, sunny days. Put on your sunglasses. Mine aren't right here. I was going to put them on. Wear your masks for sure. Up over. I pull mine up. That's why I do that. But, you know, put your mask on. Protect yourself. Go and eat out today. This is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It doesn't matter if it's tacos or spaghetti or if it's hamburgers, even though yesterday was big hamburger day. But if you can go out and patronize your local food establishments, please go and do that. The good news is you can go and sit outside and they can actually bring you alcoholic beverages if you're so inclined. So if you are, you can do that. That's one of my favorite places to go is the Ornery Brewery, which is right up in Fairfax City, and they have a nice little outside mingling and eating dining area, and so it's a good place to hang out and be safe, because outside you're a lot safer than you are inside. However, I don't know how anybody's necessarily unsafe as long as they follow the protocols, and I think that is going to be key. Where we're following our protocols is what's going to be, is going to keep you healthy, folks. Wear your mask, wash your hands, all that good stuff. So yeah, I've got tons of people popping in and requesting and asking questions. So I got to get out of the comment section because it's going to drive me nuts. So tomorrow we are going to have Hump Day, and I think we're going to have might have a special guest here on in the morning in the 11 o'clock hour. Don't forget, folks, to like and share when you come on this program or any program. Also, once I get the link straightened out, when we have a YouTube channel, but there's a mix-up because there's two More Joy Media YouTube channels. I created two. I don't know how, but I'm gonna have to bounce one so that the other one is, if you go to More Joy Media on YouTube, you'll find the right one and not the wrong one. So yeah, right now it's the one with the little More Joy MJ in the middle circle thing. That's what you have on YouTube right now. Yeah, so that's fun and that's exciting. Now we're also still looking for office space here for More Joy Media offices, so that we don't have to be in, like, for instance, my bedroom, even though being in the house is not a bad deal. I can get my tea and drink anytime I want. But if we can get into an office space, boy howdy, that'd be a great thing. And I would enjoy getting into a space without having to worry about late nights and bothering people in the house and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're looking forward to being able to help out and do by getting into an office. Anybody out there who's got an idea or a line on an office space, right now it really matters not the size, but let me see here. Okay, so yeah, that's the deal. We got that going on, and we've got some. I don't know if we have any guests today. Let's bring Tura Arsala on to see. He loves being on the air. Let's bring him on and see if he has anybody scheduled for us today. If he doesn't, then we'll have to take action. We'll have to take action, and yeah, that will be something that we'll have to take him behind the woodshed, take care of him. I'll have to call his dad. Maybe his dad can take care of it for us today. You never can tell. There's Tura. Tura, Lura. All right, come on, Tura. Come on up. There we go. All right. So we sent Tura the link, and I guarantee you within 2 seconds he will be up and ready to go. I'm looking at my Facebook page with all kinds of wonderful people. All right. My friend Kelly Quinn. Okay, so as I said, he's already up and running. He's here and so excited, chomping at the bit to come on the air, but I like to let him sit in the back room for a couple of seconds just to make him sweat a little bit. Nope, there he is.
That's not coolly what you do.
I know, tour, but it's fun. It may not be cool, but it's fun.
So we don't currently have any guests, but I am working with a few people to potentially come on today.
Well, I have a woodshed out here in my backyard, so we're going to take you behind the woodshed if we don't get any guests
what?
today.
Well, there's one person in particular that really wants to come on and talk about the cause that she's working on. Tara Hager. She wants to come on the show. And also
She's been on recently. Yeah.
Meg Sutter wants to come on the show to talk about her new cause too. So we're looking at those outlets. I'm also a couple of my buddies.
Palmer Denny.
What?
Sorry, nothing. A buddy of mine, Palmer Denny, joined in and watched some of the show. Go ahead.
So a couple of my friends who work at restaurants in the area are interested in coming on the show to talk about their work in the community and how the restaurant is staying sane during this, and also Celebrate Fairfax. I am working with their leadership team to get somebody from their team to come on the show to give you some update on the future of the festival.
Okay. Anything? Do we know anything about like October, or we're going to try and do a show?
Nobody knows at this point. We're playing here, but anything could happen. We're right now, they're just trying to like figure things out, and we'll come up with a plan. Okay, who keeps texting you? That's so annoying.
It's Bill and Billy, and I'll take the volume off. Don't let it be annoying. Don't let it be annoying. Go ahead.
I'm shocked that I'm not in that group chat.
I'm not. That's the inner workings of More Joy Media. That's right. You're good.
And also, Habitat for Humanity. So the executive director, I spoke to him. He still has some questions about the show. I'm working with him on answering those questions so he can come on your show. I'm also.
Do you know the answers?
Yes, I do know the answers. He's asking how many viewers you get usually, where it'll be streamed, and if there's like a DVD copy of the show.
No, it's on the computer. We'll send him a soft copy, and he can make his own DVD.
And also, I was talking to your special guest that we had yesterday, Pat Malone.
Yes.
He and I are going to be working together
to yay!
Potentially work with you to bring back a sports show for your show.
Well, if we do a sports show, it'll definitely be my sports show. So it's going to go the way I want it to go. So we'll see how that goes. But you know what, though? I'd be happy to produce a sports show for you and Pat. You guys can do your own sports show. I'll just produce it. No problem. We can do that. That's for sure. Absolutely, positively, I can do that.
You know what we should do? We should get some. I want to see if I can get Kevin Hickerson on your show. He is the head of the National Education Association to come on and talk about how schools are being impacted by this.
No, I can have Braybrand on if I want to talk about that. I don't want to talk to anybody in the political realm. No one in the political realm I don't want to have on talking about political ideas.
I also sent an email to invite the DC police chief on your show.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
To talk about like what's going on regarding COVID and also a few other things because he's been a very busy guy, especially with what's been going on this past weekend. So we sent him an invite. I also
what happened this past weekend?
This is a positive show, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay, Okay, go ahead.
And I also sent an invite. So Sean Perriman really wants to come back on our show.
Yeah, he wants to come back on the show because he's running for office.
No, not only that, to talk more about like NAACP issues like police reform. And
I have a feeling that you and I need to get together and sit down and talk, and you can be the host of your own political show. How about that? And I will produce it for you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is what you're doing right now. I won't even be on. It'll be one of these deals where you're on by yourself along with whoever is with you. I'll be in the background, staying in the background, and just making sure sending and looking at comments and putting up decent comments for you guys to talk about.
That's
And
that's a good idea, because what I
yeah,
was
it
thinking
is.
is,
And we'll stream it to your channel. You can start another Facebook page that's for the show. I'll help you do that, or you can do that yourself. You know how to do that. And we'll just stream to those two channels. We won't stream to More Joy Media stuff. It'll be produced by More Joy Media, but it'll be all you, buddy. And I
yeah,
think
that's a
that'd
good
be an
idea,
awesome thing.
because I have a bunch of nonprofits that want to come on the show to talk about
And that sounds like something that you have so many people that watch and listen to your show that this could be your show, buddy. We'll talk about it, Tora, but you could have your own show. You need to make it look a little bit more professional, just like we do here. I don't want to be in this area anymore. But if I get an office, you could even come into the office and do your show in my office.
Right.
So that's the plan for More Joy Media anyway, as you probably already know. That was one of our plans anyway. It was to produce podcasts and video podcasts for people that had nothing to do with More Joy Media. Just having they can come use our equipment.
And one thing that you forgot to advertise, which is tomorrow evening, is Love Hacks.
I don't ever forget to advertise them. We don't have to. We're advertising it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna have a big turnout tomorrow, because people love that show more than some of the other shows.
Well, everyone loves the food beverage show, and we're starting to build an audience for the rest of the shows.
Have you guys reached out to like Zafar or Yusuf to come on your food and beverage show?
Not yet. We will. Those are good guys. We can have them. Right now, this food and beverage show is really kind of well, anyway, you'll see what we've got going on. No, we had been asked on yesterday, so but it's mostly the people that we know and that we've been working with. I know Yusuf now, so yeah, I'd love to have Yusuf on
I spoke to Yusuf and
but rest assured, my friend, that we will handle the scheduling for the food and beverage show. So thank you.
Yeah, you got to get some Afghan restaurants on your show.
Perhaps we will. Perhaps we won't. Maybe we'll just be prejudiced against Afghans. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't do that.
Of course not.
So do you actually have anybody watching the show this morning besides me and Pat?
6 people right now are tuned in.
Good to know.
So they are watching some people are watching on More Joy Media, some are watching on Lee M. Bailey. I'd love it if you guys would like and share. Of course, I can't point to it because it's over here, rather. It's over that way, over where Tora is.
Bill's comment.
I'm not looking at the comments because I stopped looking at them because you had 800 on there.
No. Bill's comment is very funny.
Yes, it's very funny. So Billy and Bill are finally watching. They were, emailing each other, and it was going ding, 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 ding on my phone, and so I finally turned that off.
Yeah,
so it wouldn't interrupt the show.
It's good that they're watching, and I have to say,
I'm glad they're watching this. That's the core right there. This is the More Joy Media, baby. Yeah. Bill Knowles, Billy Riley, Lee Bailey.
Whatever happened to your club with everybody?
Well, that would be great. It would be great to have a little breakfast club. That's what I was trying to put together, and I still am working on that. Buddy.
Whatever happened to that one lady who was on our show a couple weeks ago?
You see that?
Yeah, but whatever happened to that one lady who was on our show a couple weeks ago from Gainesville? Your friend.
I know. I don't know.
Angela.
Angela, I know she's been busy. I've been talking to her actually off air. She's when she has time, she's going to come back on with us.
That's good because she was a nice addition. And since Bill Knowles is watching, Bill Knowles, I wish you some great time on your vacation, and happy to see you back in September when we get things rolling again. And also, I'm sorry to hear about college football.
Uh-oh. What happened with college football?
Big Ten got canceled.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy. So that means Big Ten. Well, that's okay because they didn't have a chance at the national championship anyway.
But more and more leagues are saying they're not going to back out.
Of course they can't. They can't. I don't know how Big Ten's doing it, but there's so much money comes in because of football. They can't operate without that money. They just can't operate without that money. So I guess Big Ten's figured something out. Maybe they'll share with the rest of the leagues and conferences. Who knows? But that's a difficulty.
For NFL to get canceled because we don't need that.
No, especially, you know, as long as they can go ahead and cancel Texas football, that's not a problem. But that's for Bill.
And Bill, no, you're right. It will be crappy without college football, but we can't control what happens, what decisions are made. I mean,
that's true.
True.
That's true enough. So let's be happy and be positive and say, guess what? The Big Ten is protecting their players.
Hey, so I have the best intro song for your show since you're a positive show.
You do? Tell me about it.
Happy by Pharrell.
Yeah, that's been overplayed a little bit, Tura.
I mean, it's a good song.
And it's also a copyrighted issue because I'd have to pay that guy if I wanted to have it as a intro song. If I played music, that's not a big deal. But if I wanted to use it as my designated intro song, that's a little bit more involved.
You do know that Pharrell lives in Northern Virginia. He went to school.
Then get him on the show, Tura.
I'll talk to Krista. I'll talk to Krista O'Connell. She might have.
Where do you go to school? How's Krista O'Connell going to get him on?
Because Krista O'Connell went to school with him.
Oh, where do they go to school?
High school together in Virginia.
Where?
I believe it's in Fredericksburg.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Bill, what did Bill say? Trivia in September will start off with a best of 5 tournament and lots more game shows in the works. I think we had a good show last night, didn't we, Tora?
Had a very good turnout. It was
fun.
It was good to have Pat Malone coming in with commentary from Glory Days.
Okay. Yes, of course it was. But that's not the issue. The issue was it was pretty much fun. And you know what? I know that I've been reading your emails and that you've been sending during the show. So I've read all those, Mr. Knowles, and I appreciate that more than you know. So what I do here takes no work whatsoever. Anyway,
everyone enjoyed it last night, like the top 10.
I think so too. We had a good time, a good discussion about scary people or evil people. We had a good discussion about
also
movies and things like that.
I don't know if Amy's watching, but next time we do the Office trivia, I will make sure to crush you guys in that.
Okay, Bill's mad because I called myself the Lord Quizmaster last night. That's his title. All right, I'll have to come up with. I'll just call myself Q when I'm the trivia host. I'll be the question.
I was watching the show last night.
I'm sure he was. Bill watches our show all the time. He's working. Yeah.
And you know what you should do is you should create like a Twitter page for your More Joy Media.
I did it one time, and I have to go and look at it and see. We're planning on doing all of that, Tora. We're planning on doing all the social media stuff. There's one step at a time, big guy.
Yeah, because you want to get more people coming on your show. I think one of the shows that you actually had a whole lot of people was one of your game nights, actually. I think it was the day. It was your anniversary or your you had a whole bunch of people on that show.
And he was on a college webinar last night. Is why he wasn't. He watched. I think he caught some of it, but he was on a webinar about his daughter's college stuff. Anyway, guess what time it is, Tura?
11:30.
Yes, it is almost 11:30, and it's time for us to wrap the show up. Thank you for coming on, everybody. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you later. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Be encouraged. I hope you were encouraged today just by just bantering, something that you're not used to, something that's different and interesting. So, all right. Take care, everybody. Be good. Take care of each other and be nice. That's all.